2010. It's been almost 15 years since this game first released. Welcome to Red Dead Redemption, now officially on PC. Max settings 4K. Best way we're ever going to experience this game. John Marston.
Hey, watch it, mister. Read all about it. Bill Williamson's gang terrorized
Rockstar Games. Looking good, John. It's a tough call, but this is without a doubt top 5 games for me all time. Probably top 3. Could be number 1. I don't know. It's hard to make that call, but this was an absolute masterpiece.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we helped the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Nice of you, old ladies.
But, Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No,
Get it together, Jenny, come on.
Can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family.
God, she's pleasant,
a
isn't she?
family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
A little foreshadowing there.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. but you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
All right, welcome to Armadillo. Welcome to Red Dead Redemption on PC, baby. You good, bro? You had a good day in the saloon? Yep. All right. Dude, I cannot believe it's been so long. What a game.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here!
Man.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Sorry to interrupt your time here, Jake. I know you wanted to go upstairs. To find some other time for that, though. Dude, this looks so good.
Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail. I ain't much of a fella for gossip.
Walton's gang came by, robbing and
Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention.
Here we go.
Giddy up. Whoa there. So it's Fort Mercer you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many
Ugh.
folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an old serrated back tooth.
I don't think we're going to be very
I mean,
welcome there,
I ain't
Mr.
one to judge
Marston.
a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Deal.
With the clouds and stuff. Sun
Are you
flare.
planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves' Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Bad influence, Jake.
Yeah.
Bad influence.
So it was the Marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm
About my
just
business,
chewing
sir.
the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Almost there, Mr. Marston. Just over this hill.
There she is. Fort Mercer.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Jake's got more pixels than teeth for the first time. Wish us luck.
Let's go.
I think they're going to be very excited to see us here.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
I mean, kinda.
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them
Who's close?
to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
It's not gonna feel good in the morning. Vulture's waiting for us. Guardian Angel. New friends, old prop. Dude, this. It's bringing back so many memories. We need a full replay of this in RDR2.
Well, you're alive.
I didn't
So
notice she was on the
same-
train ever
So,
before.
how do you feel?
She was sitting like 2 rows in front of us.
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here.
What?
What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie MacFarlane. Miss Bonnie MacFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss MacFarlane. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have.
What's a cowboy without his hat?
What will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Oh, Bonnie. All right. Well, we've got some favors to return. Let's go see what she's up to. Back at the house. Help her get rid of some rodents. Go take care of the fields. Dude, this looks so good. Oh, Bonnie MacFarlane, how you doing, ma'am?
Mr. Marston,
It's
back
been a
in the
long
land of the
time.
living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Appreciate you saving my life. I'm forever in your debt.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss MacFarlane.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
See what you're working with, Miss Bonnie.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
Judge a
First
book by its
impressions
cover,
are
Bonnie.
hard to erase.
Train station over here.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
I think you're gonna find I'm a big help around here, Bonnie.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Looks so good.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss MacFarlane.
Back at the hitching post.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss MacFarlane.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
Be happy
I want
to.
to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around.
Just us, the moon, and the stars, Miss MacFarlane. Dude, this looks so good. But I know we had it on, next-gen consoles when it dropped, so we've had a remastered version already, but
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again.
I'll do my best.
Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Let's go take care of these undesirables.
God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all. Come on,
I got
then.
you.
Time to put that bloodlust of yours to good use.
Thumper doesn't stand a chance here, baby. Let's go.
You're better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see.
Why are you chirping me all the time? You didn't even kill a single one of them, Bonnie.
Good shot, Mr. Marston. Them rabbits didn't stand a chance. Let's get back on the horses and see what else is going on.
What was that about?
We
New
should
people.
keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
The train station and only here if they make it better. Look at that. I just saved the lettuce.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston.
We got some more?
Come on,
Where are they at?
chicken.
Oh, the chicken coop. Oh, we gotta save the chickens. Go, go, go. Where are they at? Got one there. There. Hold on a second. Down.
Damn coyotes!
Easy.
Ah. Got him. Let's go. Whew. Gotta get
Looks
this
like
thing
that was
turned
the
around.
last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
There's still plenty left, Bonnie. It's gonna be all right.
Let's go.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss MacFarlane.
This
Appreciate
is you,
that,
Mr.
Bonnie.
Marston. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss MacFarlane.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss MacFarlane. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I have a wife.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Oh, Miss Bonnie trying to get me in trouble. We got a wife and kid at home, John.
All right, I'll show you
Keep
how
it
we
together
ride around
here.
these parts.
Here we go. Got a little race to get after.
Yeah!
Come!
Thinks we're a city slicker. Got another thing coming.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
I know how to treat a lady,
Miss MacFarlane.
but I'm not going to be kind about it right now. Here we go. What were you saying again? Can't hear you back there. Be careful. Can't go too hard. We got old Black Lightning right here.
Slow down!
Keep her on the trails.
How you doing back there? Are you saving the best for last? Come on.
I mean, we can win with some decency, John.
Up?
Come on. She's here. Go, go, go.
Call yourself a rancher?
Oh, okay. Missed the turn. We're gonna be fine.
You're lucky I'm being a gentleman.
Let's hold it through the corners so we can build up our stamina.
I have got
Gallop
you now!
on the
Let's go.
streets.
Let's pick up the pace.
We're leaving her behind now.
I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss MacFarlane. Let's go.
Well, the John's just a massive shit talker.
Come on.
The world are we going? This is longer than I remember it being. Dude, this game is so freaking beautiful.
Come on.
So far, building a very solid lead here.
Come on.
She's regaining on us now.
Jingle those spurs, Miss MacFarlane.
Feels like a GTA race. She just keeps catching up no matter how far we go. Dude, this is way longer than I remember it being. Oh, we're coming back into town. Here we go. She's gonna have a burst of speed at the end. Hold on. Save up. Save up. Let's hit the gallop. Save up. Finish line's right in front of us.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Whoa.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the Marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss MacFarlane.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Sure. Oh, what a cool guy. All right. He's got the sheriff in town. Obviously, he's going to help us out with the Williamson boys. Let's see what Bonnie's up to, though.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss MacFarlane. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston.
I don't mind being your Uber.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss. I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just
Dude,
know
I
there are
love
two
her.
theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
I want to use that on Chelsea. These two together is
Hello,
something,
mister.
dude. This is great. Oh, look at that sweeping vista.
I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Slow down! Armadillo isn't going anywhere. Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss MacFarlane.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny. Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your
I'm a snake
concern
charmer,
for us
man.
lesser mortals, Miss MacFarlane. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You're a good woman, Bonnie. Welcome to town. Feels good to be back. Hopefully we're not going to get shot today.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The
Yes,
first
ma'am.
one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Did I love all the action happening? Like, even with how old this game is, Rockstar NPCs are
The whole town needs my
unbeaten.
Dear
How you doing,
sir.
Doc?
Hello.
I'm gonna take a free medicine, please.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. Medicine and other consumables are stored in your satchel. Press back to open that up. We can use our medicine. Alright. Yeah, man, even like, yeah, obviously Red Dead Redemption 2 is a whole different level, but just all the action, the people walking around, the dogs, the everything. Can you pet the dog? Forget. You can't pet the dog. Okay, I take it back. Terrible NPC interaction.
Thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take the stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
I'll go drop in on the sheriff, see what he's up to. Appreciate you, Bonnie. If you want to leave Armadillo, usually stagecoaches loading and unloading behind the freight station. Alright. Well, it's time to make a name for ourselves in this town. Let's go talk to the sheriff.
You, sir.
How you doing? See what we got going on here.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them, one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
There he is.
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Always down to get my hands dirty.
Way.
Let's go see what's going on with this saloon.
So who are we looking for?
A bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
There he goes, right there.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy.
Here we go. Ready, officer? Let's go get him.
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Might be able to try out this repeater on something besides a rabbit.
He's headed for Pleasant's house. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
Come on.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Over here, 50 foot. Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. There's one behind
Sir, yes, sir. He's down.
You ain't outlaws! Chump!
Another one down. Keep pushing up. We got 2. Dead.
Now get behind that outhouse. Ain't sure we seen the last of them.
Sir, yes, sir. Got one right there. Night, night.
You don't want to do this, my friend!
Capture Walton either alive by shooting him in the legs or dead. Oh. Got him.
Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Not a bad shot,
Solid
Mr.
day's work.
Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Come on. Damn you! Oh, there.
All right, good deed is done for the day. Got 20 bucks. That's what I'm talking about. See if he's got anything in here. Got a chest. Starting to make a name for ourselves, getting that fame, getting that honor. Oh, we've got, we can loot too. $58, okay. Gonna be able to pay Bonnie back. Gonna be able to really start a new life for ourselves here. Back in Armadillo. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. Oh boy, here we go. There. Wait a second, you can't do that! Little justice for y'all. Come on now. No way. Woo! Okay. Mike, I was...
Excuse me, mister.
I was just gonna go back. I kind of wanted to go play some poker because we finally have some money in our pocket. Got 74 bucks. I was not ready for that. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Like even back in the day, this game, almost 15 years old, the NPCs were just so good. Look at them coming out, reacting to that.
What the hell?
I had to take care of some light work, don't you worry. See what we got going on in the saloon here. Significant deeds, give you fame and notoriety. Can I have a drink if we want it? How you doing, ma'am? I got $74 in my pocket. I'm not sure how long that's going to buy me, but I think I'd rather go back here with the boys. Play a little poker, see what we got going on. How y'all doing? 25 buck buy-in. Holy cow. Okay.
Them bean eaters got a right old civil war brewing, sure as shoot.
Let's go ahead and skip our help. We're going to skip to our turn. We got an A6 off suit. I'm going to call that 6.
Well,
I like an ace high.
Flushing, I'll bet.
Queen 4 8.
Could have used that last hand.
It's not great. I'm going to fold. Woody Swinson 118. See what we got going on here. Jack Queen. I like that. Let's call that. Let's see the flop.
Check.
Queen 10 6. All right. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm gonna raise 15.
Let's up it a bit, shall we?
He's gonna fold. Oh, we got triple queens, baby. He bets 36. I'm gonna go all in. Could probably slow play this a little bit. He's gonna fold. We're gonna take the pot. $313, dude. Let's go. Well, I think that counts the 200 that we had. Try another one here. Ace 3 offsuit. Not exactly great. Oh, I probably shouldn't have called. I didn't realize it was 16. I'm gonna check.
No thanks.
Check. Check. That. Yep. I'm gonna fold on that. Let's play one more, and then I'm gonna go back to Bonnie. I didn't realize we were betting there. Yeah, we'll play through our small blind here. Just the boys having a great time. Jack 4. I'm gonna go in. Queen 2 8.
Here's something you don't see every
Not gonna be able to do much with that.
Get ready to give me all your
You know, I'm gonna get out of here. We're gonna leave. quit poker.
Gentleman just rakes up the persimmons, could do.
You know, we made a little bit of money there. Had a pretty good... we probably should have played it a little bit slower. We should have, you know, called his raise and then bet a little bit more. Oh, okay. He's not feeling well. Sorry, sir. I didn't know you were back here. Did I just... You've discovered the elegant suit. It will allow you to cheat at poker. I didn't know you could cheat at poker. I just love this so much, dude. Like, this looks so good. Look at him. Nose to the grindstone over there. You got people farming. This is amazing. All right, I want to go back. Let's go say hi to Bonnie again. See what she's up to. She keeps us out of trouble.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss MacFarlane?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss MacFarlane.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Wife, ma'am. Calm down. I'm not trying to get that
Miss MacFarlane, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
Poor John, man.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Anything for you, Miss Bonnie. Oh, what a great man. To come up from that upbringing, be the stand-up citizen that I wouldn't call him a stand-up citizen, but he's a good man. He's got some good head on his shoulders, some good morals, for the most part, unless you...
Right. Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows?
I guess technically he can have some bad morals if you want, but...
Thank you for telling me all all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
I hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked.
Sorry to disappoint.
They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
How are you, Miss MacFarlane?
How y'all doing? All right, time to herd some cattle, baby. Get in position behind them.
That's it. Come on.
Come on now.
He's got it.
Giddy up. Oh, nope, nope, nope. No stragglers here. Come on now.
Herd the cows down the road.
Get in gear.
You're gonna spook the cattle.
Come on.
Come on, you dumb heifers.
Hey.
Come on. Hey, yo. Get in line. Fall in line. Come on, y'all. Bonnie, go.
This way. We need to take them out to the pasture.
Yes, I understand that, but if you don't move, they're not gonna move. Get on now. Dude, I love cows. So smart, so nice. Like big dogs, just super, super sweet creatures.
Whoa there. Let's go.
Back and forth here. Try to keep them on the path. Come on now. Speed it up, y'all. We ain't got all day. The sun is shining. We gotta get to work. Oh, we got a big herd up here.
He's just showing off now.
Good. Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing.
All right, come on, y'all. I mean, the shooting is a little mean, but it is what it is. Here we go. Yeah, we can't whistle. I know how to handle some big things, Billy Bob Joe over there.
Doing great, Mr. Marshal. Stay with him.
Thank you very much, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Get on with it. Oh, had one trying to make a great escape there, but we got it done.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss MacFarlane.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Have a good one. Oh, man. Dude, I love this so much. I think that's where we're going to stop this first episode. What in the world is going on over here? We have something happening. I'm really tempted to do a full playthrough right now. Save the treasure hunter. Oh, boy. Okay. I got y'all. You good to go, bro?
There's much treasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
Doesn't want to deal with those men anymore. All right, we got some treasure we could look for. But yeah, I really, like I said, I want to do a full replay through of both this and Red Dead Redemption 2 back-to-back, PC, max settings, max everything. I just feel like this isn't the time right now. We've got a bunch of games about to come out the next couple weeks. November's going to be stacked. So maybe when it kind of calms down, you know, usually like Q1, Q2, not a lot of games coming out. We might be able to check that out. But hope you guys enjoyed. It's crazy, dude. Like, this looks so good, and I feel like 2010 me, like, you know, high school, junior and high school Trev, I 100% thought the game looked this good. This is what I remember it looking like. And if you look on YouTube, it's not at all. So it's good to be back here in 4K 60. This was a good time. Really enjoyed this game. And like I said, we definitely will be playing this again at some point in the future. Just not the full thing right now. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later.
What have
Peace
you
out.
got for me?